it's literally the memest of the memes. 50% buy and burn. That's going to be really interesting. And 42% of all the X28 that was used to mint will be used for liquidity. That's going to be some thick quiddity, I like to call it. All right, so obviously meme plays are very speculative, but in Callum's eyes, it's worth having some exposure to Uranus. So there you have it. You can listen to him. He's got 4 minutes 50 seconds on that. I can't wait to listen to that. Jake says that name is sticky as F. Thick quiddity. Good stuff. Well, really, I mean, it takes a community. It takes a village, as they say. Y'all got to stick together. Each of us as individuals has one voice. And we have our own communities and we have our own opinions. But when we get together, just look what we can do. Really, just look what we can do. And I'm in some talks with some founders now. We're not just talking about launching a protocol or launching this type of thing. We are looking much bigger picture. We are looking 12 months down the road, 24 months down the road, and 36 months down the road. So just to let you know, we're not just thinking about, oh, launch a coin, oh, launch a coin, oh, launch a coin. We want more people to be able to participate as much as they want. So I just thought I'd let you in on that little bit of a discussion there, that the founders care about the community. We really do honestly care about the community. So, go ahead. Yeah, please go ahead.
X28 is it's here for the long run. That's for sure. Like that's the secret sauce that we have with this meme coin. It's not just any meme coin. It's paired with X28. So
yeah,
extra rocket fuel built in.
I'm going to read some of these comments over here.
Yeah.
So Baby Dragon X. By the way, it looks like we have 15 people watching. So thank you. Number one, thank you for those 15 fantastic, amazing people who are watching the Baby Dragon X channel. And we have 14 likes. So there's the opportunity for a couple more of you to hit like. And then let's just read here. I did a refresh, and now I've lost what the people have said. That's too bad.
You can find it in StreamYard if you want.
I mean, but does that always happen? Like whenever you refresh on YouTube?
No idea. I always use StreamYard.
Yeah.
Definitely more better. Because
StreamYard doesn't always have all of it on there. Okay, let's just try it again. I mean, I see people giving emoticons up. Unbelievable. 17 people watching now. Yeah, there was a whole list. So what I wanted to do was, just not to waste time, I wanted to thank each individual person for joining. So Hexatitan Pulsican, I see has just dropped a message in there. What is the starting tax at launch? All right, two-part question. So the total tax is 22%. The reflections itself are 20%. So 20% of anyone who buys, sells, and transfers is going to be shared between Uranus holders. So if you're holding Uranus and other people are buying and selling, and there will be a lot, I foresee, I'm just guessing, there's going to be quite a bit of chart activity. So if you depending on what kind of a trader you are, a strategist you are, I think the people who just sit there and wait a little while are really going to see your bags grow. Take a screenshot of it. Don't try to remember it. Take a screenshot of how much Uranus you have, and then take a look at it in one day. Just like on Scale, we're going to have some different things there. How much has this wallet gained in Uranus? We'll have all those things. It isn't located there yet, though. But similar to what we did with Scale, we'll have some of that functionality sitting over here.
Yeah, and people share the numbers and even flex with it. So yeah, it's
Right.
always nice to they're sharing the profits.
So the other half of the question, I don't want to just answer half the question. So 20% of the tax is reflections, and 2% of the tax is going to, there's a little bit going to marketing, a little bit going to Genesis, and a little bit going to LP Web. Now, that little bit for LP Web, I was thinking of ways to make that bigger, but you can't really make it bigger because then the numbers just get too large in slippage. So 1% Genesis, 0.5% marketing, 0.5% LP Web. That'll kind of gather up in there. Because, as you know, the dude and I are serial builders. And in fact,
you got those numbers wrong.
Did I get the numbers wrong? What I have wrong there?
There's no marketing wallet. It's just 1%.
Oh, there's
burn.
no marketing.
Yeah.
Oh, 1%. So it's a burn. So it's 0.5% burn. It's
1%. 1% burn.
1% burn. 0.5%
for the LP wallet, and then 0.5% Genesis.
Oh, gotcha. Thanks for keeping me straight there. I generally do look at the white paper before I say things, but unfortunately, I was kind of mixing up scale there because those are actually the scale numbers.
Yeah. And then reflections adjustable between 1 and 20%, which obviously we're going max reflection at the start. If people decide that's not what they want, we can always lower it. But if you minted, then I would say you would want max because you're already in it. You don't have to pay the tax to buy or sell this. You're already holding. So yeah.
Exactly. I am really happy. Wow. We broke $500 million. Whew. I mean, and in this market, in this economy, right? I mean, whenever you take a look, so the great news is, let's talk about the good news. Let's forget about the red. Let's talk about Ouroboros, right? Ouroboros. I haven't even looked at the recent numbers, but look how well that is doing. People are really participating in that. I think that's going to be a little time. I think it's going to take a little bit of time for people to, collateralize and then utilize those funds to do other things. So I don't know how fast that's going to move, but I think that's a very important protocol, and I'm very, very happy about that. Yeah, very happy that thing went off without a hitch. And you're one of the signatories on that one. What exactly is your role there, dude?
Just keeping everybody safe.
Safe?
It's just an additional backstop. There's not just one guy that's there to run away with everybody's money. It's not just me, it's also Eric from Dragon X. So we're both on that to we're not pushing any transactions through. We're just verifying and signing before anything gets enacted. So
right.
He needs either myself or Eric to make that happen, which, by the way, we will add to the LP at some point today as well. But I do have to run. We've got less than 9 minutes. We're coming up on 8 minutes.
Absolutely. I have to, and I'd like to run with you. So, Pablo, you've got the floor.
Yes, sure.
I'm going to, so, dude, if you want to drop a meet into, if you want me to drop a meet in?
No, we're already there.
Okay. Yeah. I'll see you over there in dev chat. Okay, thanks everyone. We'll be back. I'll probably come back a little bit before, dude. I want to make sure I see how all these things happen. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Is my screen still being shared or not?
No, you stop it.
It did stop. Okay. I'm going to remove myself from the main top there. So.
Yep. Thanks, Glenn. You help me? Okay, nice. Sounds good. Here we go, guys. I'm alone now. But I will keep it active. So if you have any questions, please ask. I will also open countdown on my second screen just to see how many minutes left, and it's 7 minutes. Oh yeah, so Peggy the Irishman asked me to introduce myself. Sure. So my name is Paul, and I helping with all operational stuff in the James project, and for sure during the last 2 weeks I helping with URANUS operational stuff. Plus, I'm the person who created all the clips. Maybe you saw the shorts on YouTube or on X, the short clips. So what I did, I just go through the streams and cut it, and we have like 25, 30 clips from each stream, and the community shares these clips, and we got plenty of views on it. This is the way of marketing. It's even with a low cost, you can get many views. It was like 10,000 or more views total. If you count X views, YouTube views for all of those clips. So perfect result with low cost. That's what we want in crypto. And that's what I did. Nice to meet you too. Yep, so all the script also, by the way, if you want to check it out, was in our Telegram group. So if you're still not there, go to the Explore URANUS. I will share the link in YouTube chat, so if you miss it, okay, let me share it. It's like a link. Share link, copy, share link. Yep. You can check the link in Baby DragonX YouTube chat, because I know people watching through the Twitch channel too, and unfortunately this chat not for all. So I can see all message that you put in Dude chat or Baby DragonX, no matter what. But unfortunately, if I type in something, you can see it only in the Baby DragonX YouTube channel, since I haven't admin role in the Dude chat, and I mean I just can't share the link there. But anyway, yep. So I hope you're already in our Telegram channel and you share all these videos. And don't forget to like, guys. We are almost break the record. So now we have 17 like. Our record was 20 like during the stream. We're pretty close. Like 4 more people like the stream and we break another record. Also, let's go back to the minting countdown. So we have 4 minutes left. And it's 519 million. So it will be 520, I think. Insane numbers. I can't expect it, to be honest with you. I mean, first day was pretty slow, but then, I mean, people just share URANUS all over the internet, really. And the memes, so the meme contest, it was a good idea. It was insane, because for the meme coin, you should have a meme contest, literally. And we got about 40 to 60 memes from different people. We got even videos. So people not just making a picture from the template like you saw in the internet, right? They made a custom videos. Try to imagine. I mean, unbelievable. So as he said, it went from 300 billion to 500 billion so fast. Yep, I have the same feeling. Like in one moment. Today I just refreshed the page and I can't stop, it's like a chart. You can look into it all like 24 hours and you're still engaged. It's the same thing with URANUS total minted. I just look at the numbers and I can't believe it. And last 2 minutes, guys. I hope you already in URANUS. What the hell? What was that spike, guys? 25 million spike right now? What is it? Are we have a whale here? So it just jumped from 520 to 546 in a second. Maybe it was one person who sits there and waiting until the last second. So Peggy the Irishman asked me, Paulo, when James first started talking about URANUS, did you feel a bit uncomfortable initially, or were you happy enough? So first of all, the naming is hilarious. I think the engagement of what we have is not all about naming, but I mean 50% is naming impact. It's just insane. I can't stop thinking about it. And during this, during the editing process, since I made about 25 clips in a day, I just all day thinking about URANUS. Literally, I just heard this word like I don't know hundreds times or even more, and it was just in my head. URANUS, URANUS, URANUS. I can't stop, guys. I'm into it. The name is perfect for a meme. Yep, it's. I think we can do better. Even if you, if you do like name contest, I don't know. It will be hard to beat URANUS. Literally, this meme goes too deep. JK, I'm about to swap in X28. That was not me in bridge. Okay, so yep, numbers just grow very fast. Like last minute, guys, 149 million, almost 550. Insane. And as Dut mentioned, 50% of the people from East. So it's these people. It's new for the ecosystem, right? It's like a fresh blood, and that's what makes this project grows and making positive impact for the whole ecosystem. Unfortunately, I can't share my screen right now because I'm not an admin. James is gone, but it's 15 seconds left. 10 seconds, guys. 554 million. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, guys. The mint ended. Perfect. So we can refresh the page and we see that mint is not active. But so I will share the last number in the chat just for everyone to see it. Here we go. This is insane number, guys. 554 billion. Can you imagine it? Insane. So I hope James will join soon with the dude and they will bring some more insight. Now they're working with the devs on the background because, as you know, they need to work with LP and all of this stuff. Yeah, the number is amazing. 554 billion. Yes, we'll break 600 billion, but guys, I mean, half trillion? Really? It's insane. And it's the first project. We'll see what will happen next, but that was a start. URANUS is bring some positive vibes. People love it. Yep. So, by the way, we have 20 likes. 20 likes, guys. We are almost breaking the record. One additional likes under Baby Dragon X YouTube stream, and you will be the person who will help us to break the record. Try to imagine it. You can be in the history book. Don't miss your chance. Crazy mint. Absolutely agree with you. Axiom X. 554 billion. Right. For URANUS, guys, pretty big URANUS. People congratulate each other. Right. That's what we should do. It looks like a success. Congrats to my URANUS. Right. Congrats. And by the way, if you're not subscribed, maybe you miss this hilarious YouTube short just because you're not subscribed to our channel. So, guys, click this button and we will bring more positive vibes. So we try our best to stay active every day. We do streams, we post YouTube shorts just to stay active and spread URANUS all over the internet. This is our main goal. How big do I think URANUS can get? Oh my god, it's a hard question. I think, just like my background, it's unlimited. Is this present on base community? So we even was on stream. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. To be honest with you, for me, all day it's like one pretty long day, sleepless day. But we was on call with base community. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to speak. But we try participate. We try our best to present everywhere and to speak about URANUS. Not with the Titanic community, but with the base one too. Pavel, are you base developer? No, I'm not a developer. I'm a operational guy. So, ops, I take care of all operational stuff about editing, and I'm helping on the stream. If guys need to do something, I'm here to stay active and bring positive vibes. Thanks for replying. Sure thing. I'm always happy to reply, guys. That's why I'm here. First mover advantage is the best advantage. Dynamics will. Yep, true. You're absolutely right. This advantage will be amazing. Advantage into Uranus. Try to imagine, guys. I mean, if someone told me that we'll really have this advantage, I will not believe him. But there's the reality of our days. Now people explore Uranus. Crazy. Yep, so for those who is asking when James and the dude will be back, I hope in 10 minutes or so, because they're working on some dev stuff. You know, it's important moment after the meeting end, you should speak with the dev to fix something and to bring the help. We want to see the charts today, right? So give them some time, please. Drosava 13. I hope this Uranus will be sticky. Oh, it goes deeper and deeper, guys. How long for LP to go live? So James and the dude now on the call with the devs, and they try to make it live as soon as possible. It depends on the project, but for example, with Scale, it took about 40 minutes. So we'll see what will happen today. Because it's scripted, you never know. Like today was with our website, it was down for 2 hours. I mean, it's happened from nothing on the last day. And this shit happens. Where can we see the chart? So you will see it once it go live. It's not live yet, so that's why you can see it now. So James and the dude will be back after the call with devs, and we'll share all the links. Don't worry. It will show after a couple of trades, because since it's not trade yet, it's not showing. Big question is how much is the mint out was from our new Broson base? Oh yeah, it's a really good question. So the dude mentions that 50% of minting was with ETH. So I expected that a big chunk of these people is out of Titanix ecosystem, and maybe it's a base community. So James said, everything going well on the backend. Uranus will be trading soon. Shall keep your update on chat, then join the stream. Okay, so it happened, guys. Just wait a little bit, and James will jump back. is inside and update. So stay active and wait a little bit. Is there any way that the GIS over base community can give a shout out to Uranus? Well, it's a good question. We try our best to go over different communities, the same with the base. I hope we will succeed, and many people will speak about it. Not just in base or Photonix community, all over the crypto. That's why we try to use the platform like YouTube and X. That's why we try to share our YouTube shorts and just make X post with the videos, because that video brings attention, and new people who just scrolling, they see it in their algorithm while they scrolling funny related crypto videos, and there it is. Then they see Uranus, they go, they jump in our Telegram, checking our website, and that's how we bring new, fresh blood in the crypto and in the Titanix ecosystem. That's what our goal is. Because many people, they like to be safe, stay into the community, not to go beyond it, but that's not how we did. We try to reach as many people as possible in any ways. So James said that our future protocol on base as well. Yep. Our future protocol will be on base, and it's amazing. So now we are on base. It was the first, and it's a meme coin, guys. Yep. But it's not just a meme coin. It's not just funny thing. So we try to bring the life into Uranus. Try to imagine. So everyone should know about it. And reflection in Uranus. Okay, try to imagine it. I mean, it's unbelievable. And the way it worked in scale, I really like it. So you just see there, right, with Uranus, and the money grows. I mean, Uranus grows. So if you're a holder, you get a benefit from others, people selling. That's what I love. So even if the price goes down, your amount of Uranus, because of the reflection, grows. And you don't need to click any buttons. You need to go on the website and collect it. It's doing automatically on the backend. So Axiom X said could be quite a decent proportion, judging by the size of the meme. 20% would be a big win. I think so. Yep. So we'll start with the max reflection, as you mentioned, and we'll see how it goes. Because on the first day, some people for sure will sell. We all understand it, but their selling bring reflection into your wallets. That's important. So, yeah, you will never feel like you're behind. Do you think there will be many green Japan's candlesticks in Uranus? Well, we all want it, if you know what I mean. We all want to see it in Uranus. No spoons. Hello. Titanix family, we are so close. Yes, we are. So Minted is already closed. Now James, the dude, and devs working with devs. So the chart will be live soon, and trading will be available. It will take some times, but I hope it will be faster now. Oh my god. Well, let me try to turn on the lighting. Yeah, it's got pretty dark outside. And my green screen is broken because of it. Anyway, it's long stream, so it can happen. I hope it's okay. I mean, not the best, but green screen is hate when it go brighter and darker. Goodness. Okay. Yeah, by the way, guys, we broke the record. Try to imagine 22 likes under our stream right now. 22. Last record was 20. So thank you, everyone who liked the stream. You make this possible. And thank you for staying active. I saw the comments not only in YouTube, but also under X post. Thank you. By the way, don't forget that we have a giveaway, guys. So pump your anus X handle, pinned tweet. Only 10 people participated in $100 giveaway. Try to measure. Only 10 people. So now, how many people watching? Like 20. And only 10 participated. You have decent chance to win something. And the rule is pretty simple. So go into your anus and check it out. Massive clips were coming in. The last second of mint, wild. Yep, so during the last 5 minutes, I think, someone mint about 25 or 30 billion in a second. We will see after the guys back to the stream, but yep, I think we had some whale who just jumped in the last minute. And we love it. So some people, they love to join earlier just to be sure that they're in time, but some wait until the last second. And I can understand them. They want to be the first or the last, who knows. But the fair mint process, like this ratio 1-to-1 during all the days, makes no difference. So if you mint on the first day, if you mint during the last 5 minutes, the rate is the same. Okay, so everyone had a chance to mint, and it was fair for everyone. We not benefit people who was earlier or later. It's fair game. Yeah, so Gem should be with us in 5 to 10 minutes. Don't worry. And he will come with some great news. Hope you do too. So let's just wait for the guys. By the way, meme content, guys, also. So if you still not send your meme about URANUS, please do. You have a chance to win $250 also in this giveaway. So we love to do this giveaway for people who really participate and who bring their time, their effort. We love to reward them. Because memes about meme coin is very important. We focused on memes, on naming, of course, in the first place, and in videos / clips. And that's what brings attention to your ends, if you know what I mean. You want to show videos for the people with your ends. Yeah, so mint post ended about 20 minutes ago, so trading will be soon. Don't worry. So let's check how many people participated in the last 5 minutes. Okay, so we have 1 person who participated. Nice. Now we have 10 people who participate. 11, sorry. Nice. More people, more fun. That's how it works. And the videos meme. I mean, when I first time see video meme under our post, I mean, I was shocked. I didn't expect it. I thought that people will just use the base template for memes and just post it to get participated. But no, people put their effort. They was creative and they even make videos. I mean, unreal. I didn't expect it at all. Who knows if the person with this 30-second video will win or not, but the effort that he put, I really like. Pablo, did you know James and Tut were interested in URANUS before you start working with them? So I think this guy thought about URANUS all the time. Just try to imagine they come with this naming. I mean, when some people come with the naming for meme coin URANUS, I think they thought about it a lot. But who knows? Maybe it was just their secret about URANUS. Because people usually stay quiet about URANUS. But we decide to be loud about it. And that's what makes a difference. Okay, thank you by the way for the like under the dude stream too. For all people who participate. If you got 10 subscribers during the stream, it's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. I didn't expect it. It's really big because before the stream we have just 60 subscribers on our YouTube channel. Now we have 70. Thank you so much. Our goal is 1,000 until the end of the year. Who knows we'll make it or not. But we try our best. So once a week we play Terra X. Not even for prize, just to stay active in Titanic's ecosystem because as this is the first game in Titanic's, right? And we love to play and have fun, speak about the other project, and just stay active. So if you have any ideas for the stream, you can for sure write them in the comments or in the chat, and we will see. Maybe we'll stream some other games because James also streamed by himself World of Warcraft on our YouTube channel. So it's not all about crypto. It's about other games. It's about life. Try to be creative and for sure make as much content as possible. We have hundreds clips on our YouTube channel, tens of clips. We try to grow. We really put a lot of effort into it. Yep, so I think we are pretty close. You can't even imagine, guys, how we're close to URANUS trading. Please stay with us. And big news will coming soon. Really close. Let's check, by the way, our website. So, yep, if you go to URANUS28.win, you see that the mint is not active right now. You can also see the total minted amount. And we also, by the way, put it in the chat. And guys, buy and burn tab on our website. Go and check it out. Something is happening. So don't miss it. I will put the link to our website one more time. Someone who missed it. You can see buy and burn tab now. It's called Burn URANUS, if you know what it is. And next buy and burn available in 37 minutes. Interesting. I can't wait for James and the dude will jump and tell us more about it. But it sounds amazing. For the next buy and burn X28, we have about 100 million. Okay, interesting. So unfortunately, I can't share my screen right now, so we should wait for the guys. But yeah, you can, for now, you can just go and check URANUS 28 that win and buy and burn trap and see it by your eyes. If you have any question, guys, drop them in the chat. Let's stay active while we're waiting. Yep. Patty the Irishman. Pablo, if you were stuck for money, how much would you sell Uranus for a WoW, bro? It's private information. I can't share it publicly, okay? But we will talk about it later. It's a good one. And that's why we love this naming. You can always make the joke out. That's what bring fun to the meme coin. Be safe, bro. Be safe. This can happen if you're too deep in your space already, so be careful with it. Yeah, so it's 30 minutes after the mint end, so I hope we'll be live soon. And let's check meanwhile our giveaways. Our crews, by the way. So we have Stream Live on the Dude and GC Tech Future X account on both around 100 people watching. I love it. Why? Part of my tablet showing. What the hell? Let's hide it. It says everything about light. I mean, I turned my light on and my green screen just completely broken. I mean, you see, part of my body just disappeared. I tried to stay in one frame to have it good. Look. Mufihan Sava, hello, hi guys, hello. Nice to see you in the chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and participate in our giveaway. So pump your Anus X handle waiting for you with 2 giveaway live. So everyone can win something. At least try. Because you can't win if you not participate. That was also about me. So I hate participating in some giveaway back in the day because I thought, no, I will never win. That's what my sent was about. But then I won one time, and now when I see a giveaway, I just click participate. I mean, that's how it works. That's how you win. You just need to participate. You can't win in the lottery if you will not buy the lottery ticket. how's your feeling about Uranus? What do you think about buy and burn Uranus, by the way, guys? Do you have positive feeling about it? Or it's too spicy for you? Hello to everyone who joined. Nice to see you guys. Hello to the new joiners, and thank you for everyone who liked the stream. You really make it happen. And that's why we love community of Uranus. You stay active no matter what. Even if you are waiting for 3 minutes, you still here. You wait until the news, and I hope the news will coming soon. This happens every time during the launch of the token, so we just have this pause. But it's better to speak about something than just stay quiet, you know. It's getting late for Uranus. Launching. So, yep, Jameson, the dude working right now with the devs. We hope it will be as soon as possible, like in 10, 20 minutes, whatever. They're working on it right now. That's why you see me here alone. Because the guys are busy. But it's also always taking time. Like every time when we launch some new tokens, we have this like 30 minutes break, whatever. And that's why I'm here. To answer your question in the break. And just making a joke. Yeah, for those who still think our website is down, no, it was down for 2 hours, but now everything works perfectly. We have backup link for sure, but both websites working well now without any issue. So don't worry. Titan X Tube say, go Uranus! Let's go! You choose the right direction. Right in Uranus. So Titan X Tube, if it's official account, of course. I really like the idea of it, to be honest with you. So on the Titan X Hub, let me open it. Yep. Somewhere, where it was, by the way, where we had Titan X Tube link. Let me check. Titan X Tube. I saw it somewhere on Titan X Hub, but okay. For sure, if I want to check it, I can't find it. That's how life works. But yeah. Idea of bring all content about Titanic in one place is perfect. I really like it. You should just use hashtags and all that stuff. By the way, let's check hashtag under the stream. So I will open our YouTube studio and check the hashtags. I hope we have Titanic's hashtag in it. Because this YouTube is very tricky. Every time it's put you in the weird spot and you should really go and check settings. It can be annoying, but that's how the thing works. So live 67 views, so 67 people at least stop for a minute or so. Thank you so much for it. Yep, so I update the hashtags. We have Magic Titan X hashtag under our video. And we also have all the links under our stream. So Helio say LP is created, guys. Let's go. What a good news. Let's check it out. Unfortunately, I can't share my screen, so I will do it on the what we can call background. But it's really nice news that LP is created. It's mean we will see the chart soon. So yep, I will open another browser, check it. Let's go to the Dex screener, for example. Yep, let's put our contact address. So we will not see the chart until the first trade will happen. This is how it usually works. Yep. So let's wait a little bit. But I think it will be full. LP is created already. We're pretty close. Adding your videos to the URANUS channel. Thanks for the support. George, thank you so much. I mean, we appreciate all support that we can get. And we love to bring those positive vibes back to the people. Let's see. Let me open it. Yep. We can see this perfect URANUS videos. Nice. Thank you so much. It's amazing how many people are streaming every day in our ecosystem. Like every day, someone streaming. Great. A liquidity pool in URANUS. Yes, you're right. Liquidity is in URANUS. Try to imagine. It's getting wet here. Oh, yep. James and Zelt will join the stream in a few more minutes, and we're waiting for them. I think they will bring some good news to us. So don't worry. And stay active. We are almost there. Meanwhile, let's check the stats. Let's see. So we have 23 likes. Guys, one more time. For everyone who liked the video, who subscribed to our channel, big thanks. You make it possible. Your activity, your participation means a lot for us. We try our best to do the streams, to make 2 streams in a day. Like, for example, today in the morning, by my time, we had a stream when we spoke about URANUS, and now it's a second stream in a day. So that's how much we bring here. All our time, many hours a day. And this stream is 1.5 hours already. And we just starting. I think we will be live for another hour. Crazy. It's all about URANUS. URANUS make us active, and that's how our productivity grows. Thanks to URANUS. 337 reaction was done during the stream, guys. You make this like button feel good. So we can check chart. Is chart live or not? So let's see. Science LP was created already. In URANUS, a gas gained or more of a water world. Oh. So according to James, URANUS is more about gas giant than a water world. So yeah. But maybe it's just his preference. Who knows? It's a good question. If you prefer the water, maybe you like to swim in URANUS. I mean, we respect your choice. Yep, for those who missed, LP is created already, and in a couple of minutes, James and the dude will join and bring some more news about URANUS. So news are coming. 24 likes, guys. Every time when I mention likes, you hit this button. So it's still people who didn't smash the like button while you're waiting. What the hell? What are you waiting for, guys? This button is waiting for you, waiting for your attention. Absolutely cinema. And the amount, so we ended up with 554 billion minted. It's crazy number. We break our own expectations, and I think it's already a success. But we'll see how it goes. I think it's just a start for URANUS. Because every day it will be bigger and bigger. It's all about URANUS. Yep. And I think we almost broke the record. So, yep. Our first stream after 2 months have the same amount of views as this one. Perfect. The anticipation is sick low. True. Yeah, guys, thanks for waiting. I know, I mean, it's 40 minutes of waiting already, but I try my best to stay active. Thanks for everyone who helped me in the chat with the questions and just funny things. So the dude drop the link. I will also share it in the Baby Reconnect chat. It's the link to the Dex screener. So I think the chart is live. Now let me check. Let me drop the link for you first, and then I will check it for myself. Yep. Loading. Yep, guys. So we have a chart. Uranus and X28 pair. Perfect. So yep, we have first trade, and you can see the chart, guys. For those who waiting for the chart, please check it out now. So Trust and Explain ask, you're doing great. What is the tax on your ends? I mean, tax distribution is pretty clear. 1% goes to the burn. Let's set Uranus on fire. 0.5% goes into LP wallet. Another 0.5% Genesis, and 1 to 20% is reflections. As it mentioned, for the first days, we will definitely have it on the 20%, and then we will see what the feedback will be from the community, and we may do some changes. Who knows? We're very, very community based, so your voice is matter for us. So check the text screener, guys. Again, unfortunately, I can't show you the chart right now, but you can check it by yourself. I shared the link in Baby Dragonix YouTube chat, and Helios also shared the link in their YouTube chat. And James sent LPs for Uranus X28. So we have everything in the chat now. Let me also put it in the chat. Yep, and James will be in a minute here with us. I hope with the very positive news. I mean, the chart is here already, so it's a good news. Definitely. Let's see how the green candles will work for us. For anyone who missed what James said in the chat, let me also put it in our chat, but I will work a little bit on spacing. I mean, let me redo it in another Windows and send it to you guys. Congratulations, really congrats. The chart is live. Yep. I am resending you all this. It's breaking by YouTube. Okay. Let's leave it there then. All right, let's go. Great work, team, to get us here. Thank you. Thanks everyone who is with us today, who dropped the like, who watch, who asked the question, who stay active. Thanks everyone. Okay, so what about the chart? Let me refresh my page. Interesting. Let's see how it goes. Liquidity is 75k. Crazy number. Hello.
All right, hello everybody. How's
You're
everything
back.
going? Has anyone been trading yet? Have they been testing out the slippage?
Not yet, but we already
wait a
break
minute, I have no sound.
Yep.
Why do I have no sound?
1, 2, 3. Can you hear us?
Why can you hear me and I can't hear you? Let me look around on my settings.
Yep, sure.
Let's see, integrated camera, audio. Realtek audio. Those are my laptop speakers. I mean, that should work. Hold on.
Reflection are coming already. Nice, guys. Yep, as I told you, reflection will be rewarded you immediately after the start because some people will sell, and that's how reflection works.
Testing sound. Testing sound.
Yes, 1, 2, 3. We can hear you. What about you? Can you hear me? Or not? Still not?
Wave your hand if you can hear me, Pavlo. Okay, so you can hear me. Why would I not be able to hear you? Like, that's
Who knows?
very strange.
Some technical issue, guys. Or
It's just been one of those days.
where do reflection
those
show
crazy
up?
days.
So yeah, it
So
show.
let me. There's mute. Oh.
Yep, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Usually, so here's the story. I used to work on help desk back in 1999. It's a very long time ago. Very long time ago, 1999. And I was brand new, right? I was the new guy on the block. The one thing I did have was a lot of certifications, Cisco certification, Windows 2003, well, actually Windows Server, Windows Data Center, whatever. I had a bunch of different certifications, but I knew nothing. Like when customers had problems, I couldn't fix their stuff because you had to learn how to do it, because it was actually at a government facility with special types of Windows. Anyways, the story was that my trainer was a lady named Terry, and one time Terry was, we had gone out to see a customer, and she was shaking her head while she was walking back, and I thought, all right, I wonder why she's shaking her head. So when we got back to the desk, what she wrote in the comment section for the problem was I, so the letter I, D, 10, T. So I was like, ID 10T, is that some kind of code?
Yeah.
She said, no. Idiot. Idiot.
It's a smart way to write it.
Smart way to write. But eventually I became the boss. Like I was hired to become the boss, but she was one of the best technicians. Great sense of humor. She'd been there 8 years. She really knew a lot. But of course, you can't have your customer know that you're calling them idiots. So there's always that.
Yeah.
Is there's somebody else here? Oh, TEDx, do you want to come in? All right, TEDx. I have just invited you in.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Hey, welcome.
There's stuff going on everywhere right now.
Yeah.
There really is.
Elections are kicking. It's crazy.
There's too much going on. There's the Sunday night Titan X weekly spaces. There's of course our launch. What else is going on? What's going on in your world, Ted?
Just getting over a bout of COVID, actually. You kind of hear it in my voice.
Oh no, you had COVID? Oh geez.
Yeah, it's been a fun ride, but I'm on the rebound, and I was off the charts for a little while. About 2 weeks, I was just trying to get things in order. So I'm kind of back to getting into the stream of things, and I wanted to be part of this. I kind of rushed in and scooped up some tokens, if you will, some URANUS, and I'm just watching it happen. I mean, I'm already up 22.5%, not financial advice or anything like that, but I'm seeing this weird uptick in my activity. It's wonderful.
In which activities?
Oh, just watching charts and seeing how everything's unfolding. Yeah, it's looking good.
Gotcha. Yeah. Now, is this your first time with COVID? Like I caught it twice for sure, and the third time I didn't even bother to go check, but it felt like COVID. So I had it twice. I had it a really bad time, and then I had it like not too bad, and then I had what I thought was just a really bad cold, and I was like, do I want to go to the doctor? Not really. I'll just stay home for 3 or 4 days. So
that's what I did.
What's your experience with COVID?
Yeah, it's a second one. Same situation. I kind of knew it. So it was like, okay. But yeah, feeling good now. I mean, just clearing out the throat. But other than that, I'm super excited for you guys, man.
Well, thank you. Yeah, thanks for that. We are going to fully support Mizuchi when it comes out. And speaking of, how far away are you guys? I mean, is it going to happen in February, do you think?
We're thinking Q1. I mean, obviously.
Oh, yeah, Q1.
Yeah, we're still working actually.
All right.
Just don't. You know how it goes. I mean, it's constant. You're always just tweaking and adjusting, and yeah, it's been a run, but we're really excited. And hopefully, down the road we can spin some mechanics and work things out to where, even though Mizuchi is built on X28, we'll be definitely bridging over to getting involved with the base crowd. Definitely.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to that down the road, though.
It's going to be a lot of fun over on base, I'll tell you, because we started off a little bit slow, 8-day fair mint. I don't remember all the numbers, but I'm just going to throw some numbers out here that are approximate. So first day or two, we probably had about 150 billion X28 minted into Uranus. And so we thought, okay, well, the first couple of days we got under 200. 250 to 400 is probably where we're going to end up, just based on how things are going. And then we got to 400 hours ago, quite a few hours ago, maybe 8 hours ago, 6 or 8 hours ago. And then it went from 400 to 410, and then to 420, and then to 440, then to 480. And then I decided, you know what? I had a little bit of a certain token that I have not quite a bit. I have a sizable amount of a certain token, and I thought, let me just pull $1,000 out of that one. Let me sell that one into Titan-X, and then I'll use that Titan-X and I'll mint it in, and on Ethereum, I'll mint that into X28 using the portal, and then I'll use the bridge, and the bridge is like that. It's 3 to 4 minutes, you're right over. So we had 498 billion, and I minted 2.5 or 2.8 billion. And some people just kept minting and minting and minting and minting. I think we got up to like 550. Like those last couple minutes there, people were just like trying to get in. Was that one of you? Were you one of those?
It was actually.
Yeah, was it? Nice.
No, I started a couple days ago, but then it was like, all right, I just really kind of went for it, and I wanted to get to a certain mark because I heard you guys talking earlier about certain status and Poseidon,
right?
And I was like, you know what, this is for a good cause. This is a big initiative for our ecosystem to really turn a light on and open a door. So, and randomly, just yesterday, I put a post out that I was going to go around and just undisclosed amounts throughout the ecosystem and just buy. I just decided to do it. I'm not made of money by any stretch of the imagination, but what I was doing is that I was just trying to push a little love into the crowd. And then this morning I woke up and I was like, all right, I got to top off because I heard you guys talking. So I was one of them. I confess.
Nice.
Nice.
We love confessions like that. Confessions like that are always acceptable.
Well, you've always supported me, and Pablo, it's finally a pleasure to meet you because I've always heard you in the background, and and since we're talking about X28 and base and everything, I remember, God, we're coming up on close to a year when we started dabbling with some of the adventures on base way back, if you recall, and that's something I never gave up on. It's still there, and it's something that can grow eventually, hopefully. I'm sure it will.
Hope so too.
Yeah, but where we're at with this, awesome. I love it.
Definitely. Jamie, something is going on with your camera. You just frozen.
Oh, is my camera frozen?
Yep.
I'm going to. So first of all, I'll try to turn off the camera. At worst case, I will just leave the tab and come back.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn off the camera. My laptop's been acting really funny, and Singapore's had some bad weather lately, and bad weather seems to affect internet here down in Southeast Asia more than you would expect. Okay, camera's back on. Am I live or am I still stuck?
You're still kind of frozen.
Is it still kind of frozen?
Yeah,
all right,
I'm
gonna close all the tabs and come back in then.
Okay.
All right.
See how it goes.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, at least we have a chart already. So I see some people have problem with swapping. I have no idea.
Yeah, pulling it up now.
We'll check it.
Okay. You seeing it? You got a market buy?
Yep. So by the way, dude say he's updating the screener logo. Okay. Let me also hit this rocket emoji. Let me check the Telegram. Maybe people speak about some problem. So people say they can't buy. Weird.
They can't buy?
Yep, for some reason. I have no idea why.
All right, hold on, let me try. I'll try it through Dex and see what happens here.
Alrighty, I'm back. I hope I don't have to restart. So I saw a message that JK says, Pablo, tell James to answer a question. Are we able to buy a swap yet? The answer is yes.
So
We
yeah, I
are
checked the
able to.
chat, and a lot of people say that they can't buy for some reason.
Yeah, so here's the thing. So the reflections is 20%. The regular tax is 2%. I would say try 25%.
Oh, slippage should be at
25%
least 22%, right? Because of it.
It won't work. Yes, it should be at least 22%.
Okay, I got it.
However, you're probably going to have to do 25% because that's just the way slippage works. So if anybody's having issues, let's not try to resolve issues on YouTube. Let's resolve them in the Telegram because it's a lot easier to do things in Telegram. You can mention things on YouTube, of course. We're not gonna tell you to keep quiet, but we'll help you better whenever you're in Telegram. Anyways, I had to leave right when TEDx was telling a story. You were telling. So you were talking to Pablo that you hadn't met him before. Pablo's done some work for you and Rudy. Snipped up some clips for you guys.
Yeah.
So now you get to
try my best.
Yeah, it was really great. I mean, he's been super helpful, and I just kind of look back on the time that I've gotten to know you, James, and our interactions and stuff, and the projects that you've put together, and just watching everything grow. It's just been remarkable, and I know that Pablo's been a big help for you and the community, and I just wanted to give him a shout out.
Thank you so much.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'll always try my best because this clip some of them really getting viral, and that's how we bring new blood in the ecosystem. Because people just go through their regular YouTube channels and they see something about Titanic, they go by the links, and that's how we bring in new people. The same with X, people just scrolling some funny videos, and that's how they found us.
Yeah,
we try to be everywhere.
Cartoons and funny videos like that. That's the new way of doing financial things, because it's not the actual it's not the actual clip, or it's not the actual like funny image that makes it valuable, but
right.
the more people that get in it because something is funny and they feel like they're part of it, and then they make some merchandise. Look at those apes, right? I mean,
right.
that's a case and example of a multi-billion-dollar corporation out of somebody who came up with this idea. Make these apes and make all these pizza hanging out the mouth and have it have a funny little hat and whatever.
Right.
They didn't know that thing was going to turn into multi-billions of dollars, and it just turned into a community. More people liked it. They felt like they got it's a yacht party. If you've got your ape on your phone, then you got your QR code, you can get into the yacht. All those different things.
Yep.
Really interesting stuff. What has really come out of blockchain and crypto and NFTs and gaming? I came out of crypto gaming. I mean, I was in crypto gaming in 2017. Now, does that make me an expert? No, but it does give me a lot of experience. So Crypto Kitties was 2017. And you know what? Back then, I didn't consider that crypto gaming. I didn't. I considered it. I didn't even know what a smart contract was. I wasn't even sure what that term meant. But what I thought it was using cryptocurrency to be able to manipulate objects online. And I didn't know they were called NFTs, even because Crypto Kitties kept it really quiet. They didn't talk about smart contracts and NFTs. They did talk about marketplace. They talked about breeding your cats, up to 7 times. The more times you breed, the longer you could breed them in between. The different traits of the NFTs and all these, like the randomization. So I've been crypto gaming since 2017.
Okay.
And I've been really gaming, like, with Atari back since 1978. That will give you an idea of how old I am. 1978. So I'm a big gamer. I've tried to progress with the times. I do not play Fortnite. I do play, CS a little bit, but
Yeah. Counter-Strike.
I mostly
baby.
play World of Warcraft. I play World of Warcraft and some of these other games. So I'm forever a gamer. I'm in my 50s and in my 60s, 70s, and 80s. As long as I can still see, I will still be gaming.
Hey, man. Amen, brother. Age is no reflection of attitude. That is my situation. I could be old and gray, but hey, man, give me a quarter, take me to a pinball machine. I'll drop it in and I'll have a grand old time.
Nice.
Nice.
So
We actually had a pinball machine in our basement. So dad also liked pinball machines. It wasn't really, like one of these great big arcade ones, super, super heavy metal. But it was so back then in the late 70s, early 80s, it probably cost $1,000. So it was a sizable pinball machine. It was a real one. Yeah, it was a real one.
wow.
And you could tilt. Yeah, it had all the balls, had the tilt and all that kind of stuff. So, but that's all that was his gaming thing. He didn't like Atari, and of course there's no mobile phone games or anything like that. So yeah, I guess I got a little bit of my gaming piece from my dad. I kind of liked pinball. I thought pinball was a little bit limited, but I thought it was fun.
Yeah, growing up where I grew up, we had this place called the Malt Shop, like a malt.
The malt shop.
The Malt Shop. So, and in there, it was just basically a big pinball parlor is what it was. But you could go in there and you could get a Coke, and it was right next to Central Michigan University. So a lot of college students were there. But I remember the day that I remember the period, not the day, but I remember the period when Pac-Man and like Asteroids came on board. And all of a sudden there were lines for games just to play.
Oh yeah.
And that was the change. That's where the revolution began. That's where like interactive computers now you're dealing with programs and having fun, and it's not a ball rolling around on a flipper anymore. Now we're talking about something completely different. It really blew everybody's mind, at least did mine. I'd run around the malt shop sticking my finger in the coin returns on the pinball machines, hoping I'd find a quarter so I could go play Pac-Man.
Right.
You remember those days, right?
I absolutely remember those days. Because when you're on a budget, when your weekly allowance is like $3, you tend to look for money everywhere.
Yeah.
I am just checking the chart right now. I see we've got some questions in the chat, and we will be addressing those questions in the chat. So there's only been a couple buys. There's been some there was $1. So we added 112 billion of liquidity. There is a lot more that we can add of the X28. There's 42% total, which is 230, but we only added 112. Somebody bought $28 worth, and somebody bought $133 worth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to buy and sell also, because I saw somebody in the chat. Let me pull it up. Looks like people were saying, Dusty Fretz says, hello, can you find out why people can't buy? Yes, sir or ma'am. We are going to do all of that right now.
Do you want to share your screen, or you will do it on backend?
No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it on my own first.
Okay.
First over here. So let me get Uniswap up here. Uniswap's really interesting. Like Uniswap's saying, 25% is too high. Like, who cares? Like slippage, 49%. Like it used to be, you could just go right up to 49%. Didn't care. But I don't know. Maybe they're like changing things. Who knows what they're doing? Okay. So, anyways, we've got some. Let me make sure I've got all my correct token addresses here. So I'm gonna take some of the Uranus, and we're going to buy some X28. So give me a minute here, and we will work through this together. It's high reflections. Hey, reflections at 20%. You know what? Might not work. We might have to back it down to 15, and we're not afraid to do that. So let's
also think about it. Because maybe it's just technical issue because units are not allowed to swap. Some people say that 1 inch work for them, maybe 1 inch having this like block with a slippage percentage. Who knows? I never thought about it.
Yeah, what they're trying to do is, the government is really out there in full force because they want to protect the consumer. And when I say protect, I'm not saying that the government cannot protect us, but crypto is a very complex financial instrument, and the government has trouble with fiat, which they've been using for hundreds of years,
Decades.
and they're having trouble with that. They're having trouble managing that. So when it comes to them saving people from crypto and DeFi, I mean, okay, maybe. All right,
Someday.
so let me go over here. Very high slippage amount. I'm just going to click auto. Let's see what happens when we just click auto. All right. This swap may fail, so it's going to make me increase the swap. Let me make it, if I make it 25, it says very high slippage. But let's see if it allows me. No routes available.
Yeah, so people somehow buy because like 20 seconds ago we had another buy, but I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on mute because I'm gonna chat with. Sorry, I'm gonna go on mute. I'm gonna chat with the devs a little bit because if it's too high, then we're going to have to lower it. Okay, so I'll be back, guys.
Yes,
Okay.
sure. No problem at all. Yeah, science should be minimum 22%, and Uniswap block people to swap. We really stuck.
I'm gonna look at something too.
I also have problem with it. Like a day ago, I tried to swap with 30% slippage, and it's not allowed me to. So back in the day, you can just click on this red message, click OK, and it works after it. It's like second approve that was required. But now, even if you approve this red messages say slippage too high, you still can swap for some reason. I mean. And that's it. So maybe this is really a problem for us.
That's interesting.
Yeah, who can imagine that high reflection can have some traps? Okay, guys, for everyone who is asking, James charging with the devs, and we will see how slow. Yeah, but probably it's reflection, the thing that caused the issue. Yes. Guys, give us some time. James working on it already. Thanks for the feedback, guys. We are working on it. Yeah, the problem is Uniswap just not let you do any swaps with like 25% of slippage. It just block you. And guys, we're working on it. Don't worry. If someone was able to sell. Oh, okay, maybe it was just a sell. Okay, yep, definitely it was just a test. Yeah, for someone 1 inch was working. Yep, that's right.
Okay, hey guys, I'm going to work with the devs. We're going to work because most people can buy and sell, but we're going to look at things like 1 inch. We're going to look at why certain people can't, and what this whole thing is about, like maximums on Uniswap. So I'm going to remove myself from the stage, and I'll be back. Okay.
Sure. Yep.
I'll hang with you, Pablo.
Nice. Yeah. I was alone for like 40 or 50 minutes, so I ran out of all ideas and topics, to be honest with you.
Well, I'm kind of looking around here too a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and mute for now. Just a second.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, Hexatatanic Pulsican said that 1 inch works for him. Yeah, I think for most people 1 inch works. But as James mentioned, he will try to figure out with Uniswap how it works. And on the deck screener, our logo and background image was updated. Yeah, printer. I think that's the problem. Yep. So thank you for feedback, everyone. I mean, we really look into it. That's why James go back to the devs to check in and find out what we can do. It's all about large projects. You always need to fix something. But anyway, thank you everyone who mentioned about 1 inch. It's really interesting why Uniswap not allow people to make the swaps, but 1 inch do. Also, I have no idea what is it. Let me check. Yeah, I got it. Nice. You try to use different swaps, but I mean, in ideal world, we want Uniswap to work.
Yeah, I'm trying a couple different things here too.
Did it work for you in some ways, or
No, not yet. I'm still trying to eliminate some of the issue here. So I'm trying to find
sure?
an avenue. Hold on.
Yeah, so people try in different ways. With low amounts, we can see it in the chart. James is back.
Yeah. Okay. So what we did is we put reflections back to 15%. So
Okay.
reflections are 15%. Regular text is 2%. That will keep us at 17%. So I haven't tried it yet, but they've done some test transactions and it's been working for them. So let me make sure I've got all my stuff over here. All right. So got X28. I hate to sell Uranus, but I'm going to have to sell some because I don't have an X28. I've used it all. I've used it all to mint. So give me a second here. What was on X28? All righty. Cannot load results. Retry. What's going on here? All right. Well, disconnect.
Yeah, we should that people trying to do some test cells.
We'll get it all figured out. Don't worry. This is like the simple part. This is the simple stuff. By the way, so Hexatitan Pulsican says 1 inch works. If I'm a fan of 1 inch, I used to farm 1 inch back in the day. So if 1 inch is working, you are welcome to go on over there. I'm going to try to make sure Uniswap works because I think the majority of the community, pretty much prefers Uniswap. However, if we can make 1 inch work at 20%, then we will absolutely be upping it. But let's see if we can get this to work just as we are. Okay, so there's the Uranus is here. Bad search results. Does that mean we're not connected? Does that mean our wallet isn't connected? What's going on over here?
No idea.
I often have very strange things happen on like one of my browsers, which is the one I'm actually using right now. So we might just switch over to the other browser. You know what? Let's just do that. I'm not sharing my screen, by the way, right? Correct?
No. You're not sharing.
Not sharing? All right, good. Thank you for confirming. 400 people, by the way, 400 people watching. Nice. Thank you. So we've got Helios people, we've got JC Tech Future, we've got BDX. Ted, you're also streaming to your wonderful community?
That I am.
That's wonderful. That's great.
Nice.
That is really, really good. You're probably I think that's like I said, when y'all work together, you're much stronger.
Yep. I
If you
got
want to go
55.
fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And I prefer to go far.
Sounds good.
It's one of those African proverbs. I'm sure everybody's got proverbs, but that's what they say. Okay. So let's get over here. Jump into Uniswap. I used to use 1-inch quite a bit. Then for some reason I stopped using it. I don't remember why. There was never a problem with 1-inch. There was really never any issue at all with it. But for some reason I just stopped using it.
Yes, same with me, by the way. Back in the day I used it, but now no. Only Uniswap. I mean, it's just easier for me
Is it?
to use one swap and not looking at another one. I think that's why most people prefer Uniswap, because simple interface, and I mean, if everyone use it, why not?
I feel like 1-inch was pretty simple, but it's been so long I literally can't remember.
So yeah, Silent King says that 1-inch was banned in USA. So
1-inch was banned in US?
yeah.
Wow.
I'm not sure that true or not, but I mean, that's what he said.
That's why a lot of people stop using it. I mean, even
Yeah.
though I'm outside of the US, so I can certainly. Okay, we are now. Okay, we're on base, and we are finally. Oh, sorry, I misspoke. We have a multi-sig wallet, so the last signature for the 15% has to go through. It didn't go through yet. You can still trade though. You can still try to get your swaps in. Okay, so I'm going to sell a little bit of Uranus. Okay. Yeah, whenever you have additional layers of protection, then it just takes a little longer to do things.
Yeah, but in some way, people figure out how to swap, because I see the swaps into the chart.
There's a lot of swaps happening. Oh yeah, there are swaps happening. Yeah, there. It's not that it does. It's not that it doesn't work, but we don't want to make it hard for people.
Yep.
We don't.
I'm one of them. I'm swapping right now. I'm bouncing around
Yeah.
a little bit.
What slippage are you using?
Right now I'm just I just picked up some. I converted to some Titan X to X28
Okay.
because I kind of burned most of mine up. Well, it's on my. Either way, long story short, I need to grab some X28, so I did that, and I'll get ready to go set up a purchase now.
Okay. Well, it takes me a lot longer to do things. So here we go. We finally got our numbers there.
Okay.
All right. So Uranus, I hate to sell it, but I'm going to sell 100 million. I hate to sell it. I hate to sell it. Okay. So there's 100 million. Let's try 20 slippage. All right. No. 20 says it's not going to work. Let me check the dev chat.
Yep, maybe some of these.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Is it updated?
It seems like our 2 of our 3 sig wallets have done it, confirmed. So we are now down to 15% reflections. So I'm just going to leave it at 20% and see what happens. It says swap might fail.
I mean, refresh the page is always working.
You say refresh the page?
Yeah, I mean, maybe Uniswap cache alt reflection percentage.
There we go. Let's see here. Refresh that.
Yeah, you can see some low buy and sells in the chart. So yeah, people trying to play with it.
All right, X28.
No, that's not what I want. Let's do stage.
Hey guys, if you have any feedback, you can write in the chat and we will read it. So
Yeah, yes, please do. We are paying close attention to it.
yep.
Okay, let's see.
Because chat is pretty quiet now, I hope everything is fine. People spamming tag. Let's check Telegram.
Weird.
Oh yeah, I see the discussion on the Telegram. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. James, you said they set it to 15 or was it 20?
15. So we set it to 15% reflections,
Okay,
and then there's the 2% regular text. So the total is 17.
gotcha.
However, the devs and I are discussing something. We might just crank it down even further just to try to eliminate some things. But people are saying that 1 inch is working. I'm just going to try 1 inch. Like while we're doing a lot of this testing and everything, I'm just going to go over to 1 inch. I have to make sure I go to the correct 1 inch because I haven't been there in so long. So let's find them on X first. Make sure. All right. 1 inch. There we go. We're going to try this out because Hexatitan Pulsigan says,
Yeah, people was able to swap there. We
yeah.
had like three people who mentioned that they swapped.
All right. So we're looking to launch. Oops. Launching the DApp in the wrong browser. That's not so good.
Okay, let's do this.
Well, I love the unicorn there on 1 inch. I mean, that's all good and dandy.
We all love them.
Right. We are swapping down to base
Shoot.
and connecting the wallet. 1 inch looks I mean, I think the interface is super, super clean. Rabby wallet, it's right there. Funny, they don't even list MetaMask, right? They list the Rabby first. Like, people still using MetaMask. There's plenty of people still using MetaMask. But I would say a lot more people are starting to use Rabby. The more they use it, the more they see, the benefits of it.
True. I'm also now prefer Rabbi.
Yeah,
For me, it's even hard to back to the MetaMask. I mean, it's like
exactly.
I would travel 10 years in time.
Right.
Same thing.
All right, so we are halfway there. Let's get over to pinned. I should pin this. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we'll do 100 million.
Wow.
100 billion, right? I mean, I've got billions, so I want to do like size of. I mean, 100 billion is $30, so it's a reasonable amount. Okay, and slippage. I'm going to do a custom slippage of. I'll just drop 20 in there.
Okay.
Give permission to swap. Sign and proceed. It's working. I am not a person that lives in America or any
we'll be in
prohibited.
black, I think. I can't get to 1 inch.
Yeah, you can't. Nope. It says right there. Okay, it says I am doing it. So 1 inch is. Let me just make sure this finishes. Says it worked. All right. I'm going to send this to the devs, so we're going to start to play around. I mean, we will search into this issue. But the great news is that it is swappable.
Nice.
Oh, that was the approval. Hold on, that was the approval. So receive.
Hmm. So at least for, I mean, Coinbase, if
Yeah.
with what they're providing, and I'm just providing some insight of what I found, is Coinbase is referring to sites more like Uniswap, Toshimart, and Alienbase as DEX exchangers. But that's a recommendation through Coinbase. Now I haven't explored. We know what's going on with Uniswap and 1inch because we're in America, but those were some that were mentioned by Coinbase. So I just want to throw that out there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Just
I've never even heard of Alienbase. Never looked into it.
me too.
So with any of that, I mean, be cautious in any sense, but I'm just throwing it out there.
So what about you, James? Is it working for you, or you're still fighting with it?
What it keeps saying is the rate has changed. I think the rate is just like changing so quickly. So I'm just going to try to raise the slippage. Let me see what advanced mode gives you. Advanced mode says that one Uranus is 1.04 x 28. So what's 100 million? So 100 million would be. All right, I opened up advanced mode and it looks like it's letting me get a little bit further now. I don't know why advanced mode would be done or would have worked. However, let me just let the transaction finalize, and I will drop it into the chat that this actually worked. And 1inch. Yep. It's at 83 million Uranus. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, I see.
Give me a minute. I've got to find where this YouTube stream is. So hold on a second. Make sure I don't have an echo going on here, so we'll mute the site right before we get to that. Mike Dean's weekly Titan X Space is still running. So the Uranus launch party on Helios is live. All right. Well, where's the Baby Dragon X one? There we go. 12 people watching. All right, there we are.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to drop a transaction here, guys.
Thanks for sharing. Yeah, so idea is going even lower with slippage, right?
I raised that one. I'm going to do another swap with lower, though. Yes.
Okay. I see a lot of pressure in Telegram. I mean, JK.
Okay, I'll jump in Telegram in a minute to help out too.
Yep.
All right. Let's see what we got here in Telegram.
Yeah, so people trying different swaps.
Maybe I should have got that espresso coffee earlier today. I was thinking, it's 7 o'clock. That's a little late to have coffee, period. And certainly not espresso. But, well,
You didn't,
whatever you do at lunch, you never know what's going to happen. So you just might as well prepare for anything.
you didn't expect 3 hour stream.
I did expect it, actually. I did. Yeah, this is not my first launch. I've been doing many of these launches, and especially a complex one. This is not a complex launch at all, but because it's very high reflections, and it's with an omni-chain token, and it's on a new chain. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. We will get through it though. I am going to be sharing my transactions, by the way. So if you are, here we go. Okay, let me make sure I've got this thing right. Okay, so explore Uranus. So what I've done, I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna take screenshots of kind of the transaction, and then I'll say what I did. So as you can see, exactly 17% tax was taken. So I did 100 million swap, and I only got 83 million that was used because 15% went for reflections, 2% went to regular tax. Now that was on 1 inch. So let me make an edit here, and I'm going to make sure that we know that this is on 1 inch. 1 second. Oh, okay, I've already written it in there. Okay, it says here, Hedgehog says that 1 inch also works with the 20% reflections. Let me say thanks, Hedgehog. I am going to make a guess, not knowing if this is accurate or not. I think that because Uniswap is based in New York City, I think that they have cranked some things down. For sure, in the past 4 months, they've changed on many things about slippage. Many. You used to be able to do 49% slippage on Uniswap. Now you may say, why would you ever do 49% slippage. That's insanity. But if you're a serious degen, and you are trying to get in, on a non-fair launch, if somebody else's slippage is 3% or 10%, and your slippage is 49%, you have a much better chance of execution than them. Much better. So Mike is saying, I still can trade with 25% slippage on base. Can't trade. Yes, we know. We know you can't. Okay, so I'm going to try Uniswap as well.
Okay.
And trust me, our devs are all over it. All right, we are going to try Uniswap. Let me look at the routing. I didn't look at the routing on this. So 1-inch aggregated router, so you can actually see where it went through.
You should.
Okay, anyways, so instead of me just staring at the screen and thinking about getting another beer, what time is it? 12, 1 o'clock. So it's 1:30 here in Singapore, Sunday night. I have earned another beer. I'll probably get one. So let us pop into Uniswap. Okay, Uniswap. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do the same 100 million. But this time, after it works, then I'm going to buy it back because really spend a lot of money. Really doing a lot of 20%. That's why I'm not doing, a billion at a time. I'm just doing 100 million at a time. Because I don't want to do too small of an amount. That's not a good test. And too big of an amount is obviously just a huge waste of money. So I'm not going to do that either. All right. So, where are we here? All right, was helping out a team member there.
Yeah.
Something. Okay, getting back to Uniswap. Let's make sure that we got our proper contract addresses. Okay, so we are going to sell 100 million URANUS. Let's see here. And we are going to sell that into X20 on base. Luckily luckily there's like all night food. What did I eat for dinner tonight? I had a really good dinner. Like I'm not really hungry, but if we keep this up for 2 or 3 more hours, I might have to order some food. Might have to order some food.
We already 2 hours and 50 minutes in.
Right. If anybody has to go, I mean, you are welcome to go. We're not going to hold anybody hostage here.
Nice.
This is not a hostage situation. Teddy,
Mhm.
Teddy, you still around?
Yeah, I'm
not
still here.
looking.
I'm still here.
around. Awesome.
Yeah. They got quite a crowd in the weekly update. It looks like
Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure. Like like give us some numbers. How many-
243 just from Mike Dean's
Okay.
feed.
Wow, that is high. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good Sunday crowd. And then
that is.
dude streaming at launch. Obviously you, myself. Let's see who else might be helping out here a little bit. Well, collectively, I mean, we got 200, 400, close to 425, 450 viewers right now for the launch party.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
Good
And I think
number.
once the weekly spaces wraps up, people might jump over, might pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they might jump over here and start to try to trade, and then we're gonna have to like say, "Oh, try it on 1 inch." Oh, so let's try to get this all straightened up here.
Exactly.
LB, I will respond to LB. LB is saying CalSwap does not support tax tokens. LB is 100% correct. So you are correct. All right, I'm about to try 100 million.
People
100.
say that Uniswap will work for them. I mean, just try for yourself now.
Wait, what? Tell me what you just said. I didn't
Yeah,
hear
so
you.
Mike and Telegram says that Uniswap is working now with slippage below 20%.
Oh, really? But it is okay. When he says
You can
below,
try.
let's ask him what the number is. Let me find. Where is? For some reason, my pinned tweet, my pinned thing went away. Like I had it pinned, obviously, but it's not pinned anymore. Where'd it go? There we go. Pin it. There we go. Pin. Where is Mike? Below 20% works. Hey Mike, what percentage work? Was it 18 or 19 or what? Okay, I'm going to try myself. I'm doing 100. Is it 100 million? I'm going to do 100 million Uranus swapping for X28, and I'm going to try 18% because he just said he was able to do it for less than 20. And let's take a look here. Nope, it won't let me do it for less than 20. So we will. I mean, it won't let me do it for 18. So we'll try 20.
He mentioned that 20%.
He mentioned 20%.
Yep.
What mine is doing is like it just keeps like finalizing quote, like it finds a route and then it just goes away. Like in fact I'll share my screen. I'm not afraid to share my screen. Let's go down here. Present, share screen. The dude is obviously working on things too. Don't think he's ignoring us. Or having like a cappuccino or sitting anything like that. He's actually working very hard too. So, and we appreciate that. All right. So here we are. Here I am in my one wallet. Is this? Because I created a special wallet because of Mo. All right, let me see this. All right. So we got a little bit of X28 down here. And we got 7 billion Uranus. I used to have 8. I used to have 8 billion. Now I got 7 billion. Okay, so if I just leave it like right now, I'm doing nothing, right? I'm not touching the screen. Look, Ma, no hands. So what happens? It just keeps like finalizing quotes. I'm gonna send a video of this to our dev, so he gets to kind of see it. So give me a minute here. I don't mind troubleshooting and fixing things in real time. Okay, I'm going to be talking because I'm telling the dev something.
Okay.
Hello, Dev. I'm not saying your name because I'm on a stream, but I'm just using my phone to record. So no one's having any issue with 1 inch at all. Like people are using a 1 inch. People were using 1 inch even when reflections were 20%. Now that they're 15%, obviously 1 inch is still working. I was able to sell at 1 inch. Sorry, at I don't remember the slippage. I think it did 18 or 20% slippage. But here's the thing. This is the strange, odd thing. So I'm on Uniswap, right? And I'm trying to sell 100 million Uranus. I've put the slippage at 22%, and look what happens. So you take a look down there, and the amount is calculated, and then it reverts to 0. Then it looks for another route. It's turned to quote, and then it reverts. So something is going on there with their auto router, is what I think. Anyways, I just want to show you that, and then we'll pick this back up on chat. All right.
By the way, James,
this
do
over
say
here.
that he's
I
here.
almost
don't
said
know.
I almost said his name, and we don't want to obviously we don't want to tell people's names because he's not doxxed. The dude is obviously doxxed, and the dude is also in that chat.
Yes.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna go on mute for a minute because I'm gonna be tapping out some keys, and I want to not disturb people, and then I'll be right back. Give me like 30 seconds, okay?
Yeah, you're still sharing your screen. Okay.
Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, I want to stop that. Remove.
Okay.
Okay, looks like Helios 135. Helios is here.
Yeah, 2 minutes
Mine
ago,
just
but
says
I don't
this-
know. I can find him. Here.
Okay, anyways, like I said, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you mute yourself, so yeah, we can hear you.
Guys, I'm going to bounce out for a bit.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
So Ted, over in your time zone. Looks like you just went on.
Yeah.
So in my time zone, it is it's almost 2 a.m. So like where you are, not to don't dox you, but are you like early morning? Are you like early afternoon? Where are you?
Right, or a little afternoon.
You're in afternoon.
Yeah.
So is it beer 30? Are you a drinker or you're not a drinker?
No, I'm not a drinker. I got
All
my
right.
coffee. I got my water.
There you go. And that is a better way to stay hydrated. That
And
is
I
a
got my
much better way to
candle.
stay hydrated. Wait, what is
My
that last
candle.
thing?
I got my telescope for you guys.
Whoa.
Wait, are you one of those guys that like follows things like the orange moon and then the planets aligning? Do you follow all that stuff?
Yeah, I do. I think
That's
it's pretty
really cool stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about it, but my brother studied astronomy in college, and anytime I see something interesting, I always send it over to him. He usually knows about it anyways, but there's some really interesting things about space. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say, and I'll be back.
Okay. No, I got excuse me, like I said, I'm getting over COVID. I got a telescope years ago, and I've always been kind of interested in the, space as a whole, but it's not a big, powerful one, but it's pretty accurate. It takes a little while to set up, but once you get true northbound, you can take it like a guided tour, and you can pick your celestial objects like Uranus, and you can look at it,
Yeah.
And through that process, you may realize like, holy shit, that's cool. And while this is all going on, people are like wondering, what are you looking at? And, it's hard because I don't have a system to where I can display it on a screen like a lot of fancy people do. So I describe it to them the best I can. It's like, it's this object, it's round, and it's part of our well, solar system. So, and it's like it's pretty dense. It's interesting, but yeah, for a planet being called Uranus, it's pretty neat. And I let people look, and they're shocked. It's a shock and awe type of experience. But
Can you check? Yeah.
we can move on to other things. Like we'll look at Saturn and the moon and stuff. So
More different.
typically, the moon and Uranus kind of come together in a way. The moon happens first, but then all of a sudden, the closer you look, it becomes reality that it's there. It's just it's deep, dude. It's deep.
So you're doing it from your own house or apartment, whatever, or you drive? I mean, I don't know how it works. Even I never tried it for myself. So how it works?
I look for the least amount of light pollution. So I look for the darkest places I can go. Literally, I'll like drive out in the country and find places to where I have very, very little light pollution, and it's pretty cool because through an optic like that, you can really appreciate what's out there. And quite a moving story was, I think my daughter was around 11, maybe 12. We were out back one night. It was a really clear night. It was a summer night. We had some folks over, so I set the telescope up for the kids to look through. And I'll never forget my daughter. She came up and she's like, "Dad, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, me and my telescope, I like to look." And so I said, "You want to see something interesting?" And she goes, "Sure." She looked, and I had Saturn, okay,
Uh-huh.
in the optic. But I had Saturn to the point where she could actually see the rings. She could actually see the structure of the gas clouds, and all this other stuff. And it was pretty amazing to see like this. I think she was 11 at the time, maybe 12. The emotions that flow through her was just incredible. She actually started sobbing. She actually got down on her knees and she's like, "I had no idea." And that
It's like
just
a
fueled
cinema,
me to
yeah.
want to do it more, you know? And so that's a special bond that I have between my daughter and I is space, and we have a cabin uh, in the northern part of the United States to where there is no light pollution, period, let alone say decent cellular coverage, so we're out there, we're in the sticks. And it's amazing. We'll have our satellite counting contests, because they're just flying everywhere and you can see them with your naked eye. You're not looking for the Hubble telescope. That's a pretty big object. You're looking at little itty bitty things and just the colors like you have in your background. I mean, you can see that and you can experience through this little object right here. It's fascinating, dude.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I never tried, but it sounds so interesting, especially when you're a kid. I mean, and you just explore everything, what is going on around you, and I mean, just to see the space, and the planets. So
Yeah, it's
sounds
cool. So
really
I figured I'd share, with this launch. I mean, considering it's pretty important, it's exciting. So
I mean, and the process itself, if you're driving to some open space and spend time with the kids outside, it's perfect. Amazing.
oh yeah, it's fun, and it's surprising how many people are curious. It's kind of like, I don't know, if you're like walking down the street and you see a bunch of construction guys by a hole, in the road. Everybody's kind of curious and they want to like kind of look down in there, like what's in there, It's literally, a telescope has that same type of draw. If you were to take it somewhere, people are like, "Wow, what are you doing? What are you seeing?" So, and it's a great way to touch grass, bro. I mean,
Yeah, for
really,
sure.
it just takes you away from everything.
Yeah. Nowadays, when people like me, for example, I just sit in front of my PC like 24/7, and I go outside only to walk my dog. I mean, to have such experience like you mentioned, yeah, it's perfect.
Well, it's important to make time for yourself and to actually just that touch grass thing. It is so true. It helps in many ways, so, but it's a fun hobby, definitely one I love to do.
Good.
So let's see here.
dude fighting in the Telegram with people questions. A lot of going on there.
Okay. All right. I got about 10 minutes I can hang out and then I got to actually go. So,
Oh, to be honest with you, I mean, my dog will kill me. But I hope James will come back to us.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I just have a few things I need to do real quick. IRL's in the way. So,
Yeah, sure.
James is back.
Yes.
We're working on a bunch of stuff in the background. Yeah, there's probably no reason to keep the stream open because we've got a lot of open issues to work on in the Telegram, and I'm working on them as we speak with our dev. Our dev actually found another. So Uniswap is definitely having a problem. This is guaranteed. This is not a contract problem. This is not a reflections problem. There's nothing wrong with our token at all. Uniswap is just clamping down on the amount of tax, on the amount of slippage that you're allowed to use. Period. They've just decided to do that. So we are looking for other options. So 1 inch, obviously anybody outside the US can use 1 inch. We found one called matcha, which matcha is like a Japanese tea, isn't it? Or something like that. So hopefully matcha is available in the US, but we will find a way that will make it available. We will find a way for people in US to use this token. Even if we have to knock the reflections down to 10%, we will do it if we have to. So, anyways, we wanted to leave you with that. Thank you for this marathon stream.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I wasn't sharing the screen. I don't have anything special on the screen anyways, but so that's where we are right now. Pablo, you have done a phenomenal job as always, keeping things going. Even when you didn't know what to say, you weren't sure what to say next. You just sit there and keep the audience engaged and answer their questions, and that's the best way to do it. That's how we all do it. Like none of us really know. And Ted, I am glad you stopped in. Of all the founders, everybody's busy and it's Sunday night. It's just had Valentine's Day and things like that. So we appreciate you stopping in, saying hi, and we can't wait to hear from you and Rudy about whenever it is Q1. I mean, Q1 is over at the end of March, so you got plenty of time. And it's up to you when you launch. It's up to you.
Well, hey, it's been a pleasure. And Pablo, I saw you out here. I figured I'd come in and help you out a little bit. So either way, gentlemen, I've always envied you guys for your efforts, and I really appreciate it. And I know you'll get this straight.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Even when it's something that's kind of like it's literally outside of your control.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the funny thing about crypto. Like crypto, it's not easy. Like it's not. Some people think you get into crypto and you get lucky. You pick a coin, you put $1,000 on it, and then you make $50,000. Well, yes, a lot of people do that. A lot of people. But when you build things, you not only have to build things that work, but you have to build them within frameworks of other things that change. And that is complicated. That used to be my business, not building smart contracts. This is new for me in the last, like how many months? 14 months?
Yeah.
13, 14 months.
But
I used to build other things, data centers, large systems, 5,000 computers clustered together, all that stuff. I used to build all that kind of stuff. But it got to be not that interesting anymore. But this is a challenge. Like crypto is a real challenge, and that's why I love it. So there's no danger of me getting bored anytime soon in crypto.
It's a head scratcher, that's for sure, man.
Yeah.
I love it though.
So take care, everybody. Thank you for coming out.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah, great to see you.
Bye.
Bye now. And Pablo, you can obviously sign off anytime you need to, but any help we can have in the chats will be good, so we can try to clean up so we can try to help as many people as possible. So
Yes.
see you around in the chats.
See you. Bye, guys.
Ending stream. 468 people. You know what? I'm going to take a quick screenshot of that. Hold on a second.
Yeah, sure. We broke all our records on YouTube. We have 25 likes. Previous record was 20. So